And they're gone.
Yep, they're going. The race is starting now. So we have Trog as a regular Link and Dean as Fado, as usual. Seems
It's
like they're
not a regular Link.
well, it's casual Link. So close
That's
enough.
the brown hair.
So they're both going for Diamond Step early, it seems. So
Yeah, it
the
definitely
trick,
looks that way.
yeah.
I am not surprised either way by that.
Oh, Trog is safe.
Yeah.
Warping. Yeah.
Maybe he thought it was going to go south.
Oh, and Dean is
making
getting
the
it.
jump on the first try.
Yeah, not even doing a safety save or anything. Just doing it. Dean there, done that.
And
Trug also got it.
there you go. Dean has now Waker dived.
We're under the island and now we're trying to swim into the loading zone. Or that's
That works too.
both work.
Alright, now to go and see what Diamond Step has for us.
Yeah. Even without any items, we're still gonna skip a good part of the puzzle for that island. Thank you, Floor Master, for giving us the stick.
Such a friendly floor master.
Oh man, always nice to see a friendly hand down there.
A helpful one, if you will.
Yeah. A helping hand. I'm gonna call him the Nice Master.
That one almost actually got him, but
Oh, Picto
Okay.
Box.
that's a start. Better than some starts I've seen.
Very nice to see.
Oh, you already clicked it.
Yeah. A note to Mom on the other chest. They didn't do the same chest first, but still gonna be the same thing at the end.
Oh, that's good to know. It's a note to Mom.
Yeah, it's an item of note.
It's my favorite kind of item. Something they would call noteworthy.
Yeah, very noteworthy.
Please tell me we're not going to sit here and try to out-pun each other.
Dude, that's probably gonna happen. But
Oh, no.
I'm not a competition guy, so I'm just gonna do puns for fun.
Alright, so... Second Fortress, Wind Temple, Earth Temple, and... Was that Tower of the Gods?
I don't know, but we're gonna see Trog warp soon, so we're gonna confirm.
Yep. So we're gonna get to see one of my favorite fights, which is not Bongo Bongo. Not Bongo Bongo being hilarious.
Oh man, I love not Bongo Bongo. Also not Andros.
Yeah, that's another good one too.
Yeah. It's not a lot of bosses.
Bring up, but still a good one.
Dude, I love my Star Fox, especially Star Fox Adventure, which is just Zelda with disguise.
Wasn't there another one where, like, the R-Wing became one of those Star Wars droid starship fighters?
Star Fox Assault, I think?
Yeah. That's all I have
I'm
for that
not
one.
even sure.
Either way, I just remember watching an R-Wing walk on all fours. I'm like, no, Star Fox. No, you're not Star Wars.
Yeah, that's not very Star Fox, indeed.
Alright, and we'll find out what Dean has later.
Yeah. Trog not
I guess the
opening his
same
menu
Trog,
either.
too.
Yeah.
Dean edging out a very slightly. Okay, so rupees
in the top chest. Now we know. When he got to the other island loading zone, like the rupees happen. Rupees.
Yeah. All right, now for Bird's Peak.
Yeah, now they're on their peaks. Doing that trick to get up. Phasing through the wall. Just standard Wind Waker stuff.
Walls being suggestions is always standard Wind Waker.
Yeah. Pretty much at this point.
Hello, Zelda Wallflower.
When I see a wall acting like a wall in this game, I'm just wondering what's going on. Because that's not normal.
Oh, they got... No,
they got mirror shield too.
Okay.
That's the other thing they stored. I just noticed. They both have mirror shield.
Where are you?
I clicked it for you, man.
Oh, thanks. Oh, as I found it, you said it.
Yeah, I checked my mirror shield and I was like, oh, it's just next to it. Let's go. So
I forgot that it... Wait, it didn't load up on them automatically. They had to get through the first, like, disappearing area. Or fades to black.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, Dean's successfully avoiding social interactions. That's always nice to see.
I thought that was just normal life.
I mean, it could be normal life for you. I won't judge. Ah, the Trog is a social animal. Talking to Anton. Oh, deciding to go open... Decides to go open Lenzo.
I mean, Pick the Box can sometimes lead to some very, very nice stuff.
Yeah, Pick the Box is a very good item to get, like, before going to Windfall, especially because it opens up 3 more items there. And you're already there, might as well get those items.
And then the deluxe box only opens up 1 more check, if I remember right.
Yep, exactly. It only opens the check on Minenko. And one thing that is kind of fun about that check on Minenko is if you have the Deluxe Pick the Box when you take a picture of Minenko and Enzo together, it will work. Like, you could use it on Minenko too.
It's awesome.
Also, Dean just got the bait bag, which is going to be so useful since we skipped that island.
Yes, useful. That's the word we're looking for.
Yep, very useful. So useful that I almost didn't want to track it, but I did it.
I already clicked it.
Oh, you too? Nice. Yeah, I want to thank our tracker for tonight, Don and me.
Yeah, I gotta beat you to clicking yours. Haha.
Aha!
Take that!
What a fast man! Can't believe what happened.
Trog not getting stuck on the chandelier.
That's always nice to see because you don't want to get stuck on the chandelier. It happened to me
Sometimes
once.
you do.
Oh man, I don't know your life, but I want to know now.
This one time at band camp.
Ooh. That sounds rough.
Oh, purple rupee.
I mean, chandelier kind of looks like a trumpet. Who knows?
No, it wasn't that.
Oh.
You can keep thinking that if you want, but no.
Eesh. Ah. I'm hurting all over now.
That's what she said.
Oh. And we're now gonna find out what Todd has for us tonight.
Give me a song, Elvis.
If it's a song, it would be very fitting. Come on, Todd.
Be a song.
Come on, Todd, Elvis Presley.
I love how Dean turned the volume up at the last second. They're grappling hook.
Yeah.
I did it.
Dude, I love the little sounds that the characters do in this game. Like the
Oh,
waddling
yeah.
of Tingle, the yeah of Tots, the thank you of Beetle.
Like, I know everyone was super excited. No, don't lock up the Son of Dean. But super excited when Breath of the Wild was gonna have full voice acting,
Oh yeah, man.
and I was just like,
That
"But
didn't turn
what
out so well.
about the noises?"
Dude. I love how much of a meme Daruk turned out to be. Like, he's always ready to roll that one.
Yeah.
Daruk's prediction is ready to roll. Oh boy. This isn't the best windfall we've seen, but still, it's always nice to see.
I completely stopped paying attention to Dean for a second there.
That's
Please
just a
tell me
good
that wasn't
thing.
important.
No, it was a Trifer shard, and now a red rupee.
Wait,
The one good thing about all
Triforce
those rupees,
shard?
shard.
Oh, chart.
I have a trouble with those two words. I'm sorry, too French.
Well, if you just stop being French.
Dude, I've tried. Every time I give up on being French, I've become French again because giving up is what we do.
Oh no, not again. It's a
Yep.
perpetual loop.
Yep, I'm stuck in this one. It's been 25
Oh.
years. I can't get out.
We gotta stick you on like a generator and create a perpetual motion machine.
Oh man. Perpetuation giving up machine.
I also love how Dean just cranks the volume at the last second. Just
Yeah,
Bring it to
Dean
the
is good
left,
at
Dean.
this. Oh man. We have a nice number of viewers right now.
I don't know. I can't see.
It starts with a 6 and ends with a 9. Nice.
Oh.
We're very mature.
I remember when I was
We're
12.
adults, I swear. I swear we are.
I mean,
I think you are.
Yeah.
You sound like an adult.
I'm very definitely an adult.
Good.
You don't get this sweet, sultry voice without smoking like 2 packs a day of cigarettes. So,
Yeah. You've seen a lot of things, man. It all went up into smoke. Oh boy. Yeah, no DRC or Forbidden Woods today. Kind of a weird setup for dungeons, let's be honest.
I feel like this is almost the standard one. Because I see this more often than any other one, to be fair.
Dude, any other mix of dungeons, you mean?
Yeah, out of any other mix, this is the one I see the most.
Usually, I see seeds with at least one of those two first dungeons, DRC and Forbidden Woods. But yeah, right now, no, that's not gonna happen today. So Dean is gonna go catch Mela.
You give me that stuff that you just stole, and we'll forget that this ever happened.
Pretty much. Oh, a piece of her heart.
Oh
She stole
my.
someone's heart. Oh man. Talking about hearts, one more of those.
And this
piece of
is when
hearts
you
and-
throw her a bloopy and be like, get yourself something nice.
Pretty much, yeah. She needs it after pouring her hearts into it. Talking about hearts.
I didn't say anything expensive, I just said something nice.
Talking about arts! Yep, they both store the door. Kind of a nice time save. Like, with storage, they can store the door, and then the door they will open will take them to the door they have stored. So they can open any door, and they will be teleported to the second floor of Lenzo's shop. Gotta get all those pieces of art. Are you gonna... You can't do it vanilla. You have to store it.
Alright, these two I'm expecting to have practiced all the tricks, which is
Pretty
why
much,
I'm
yeah.
kind of upset that DRC is not in the Rando today.
Yeah, there's a bunch of new tricks on that island. Kind of a shame to not see them, but at the same time, it's kind of interesting to see dungeons that they probably like haven't practiced as much lately since there's a new trick elsewhere.
Yeah.
Power bracelets.
Power bracelets. Where
That's
are
very
you?
nice. Under
got it.
picto box.
I'm starting to slowly understand what alphabetical order is.
Yeah, man, I have trouble with this too at first. That I've been comment tracking like any others. So fun thing.
I forget which one it was, but one of them has like a graphic for it, and I would much prefer that. You just click the pictures.
Yeah, man.
Like by
Just a
trade,
game
I'm a
of
truck
association.
driver. I can't read.
So fun thing about what the items they have right now, we're gonna be able to go to Pawprints and get every chest right now.
Yeah.
Get every bag. Nice start.
Hi.
I love those sounds.
The best part is it actually sounds like they're saying bye.
Yeah,
I
really.
know it's not what they're saying, but it sounds like they're saying it.
One thing I really love about those guys is how they got like big equipment to go underwater, but they have a speedo at the same time.
Well, it all comes down to how deep you're going.
Much, yeah.
If you're not going super deep, you don't need a whole pressure suit. But if you are, which is implied in this game that it's really far down.
Yeah, the bottom of the ocean is very far down in this game.
Well, it might not be too bad next to islands and things like that. But if you're diving around like Tower of the Gods area, where it actually is implied to be that deep.
Yeah, it's at least as deep as the tower. So first thing in this cavern will be
Wallet!
the wallet upgrade. Very nice. Not unlike a piece of mail too. So.
Treasure! Sorry. I'm really not sorry.
Oh, yeah,
Hook shot. That's a gooder. Alphabetical order. There it is. Okay. Like I said,
Don't
trucker
give up,
by
Don.
trade.
Oh, Nero's Pearl. Nero's Pearl.
Alright, so Nehru's Pearl's in there too.
Yeah. He will get
Fair
soon.
Wars Pearl unlocking yet another piece of mail. Which
Yeah,
means
we're gonna
more
get out and have a bunch of mail to read.
So, both the runners seem to be taking the same route.
Yeah, for now they're not doing anything differently than the others. Except Dean
So
did everything a little faster.
It's
That's the only
coming
difference.
straight down to execution at this point. Dean seems to be...
Dean's in a good day right now.
Yeah, Dean's having a good time.
Dean is a fast boy. He's underestimating himself, I think.
Oh, why are we going back to Windfall?
Don't actually know.
Oh, is he gonna super swim?
There's a good chance for it. Oh,
Nope,
there
he's going in the main island. Alright. You're confusing me, Dean. Oh, he's gonna grab the stuff from Tsunari.
Oh, that's actually a good thing to do. Like, it's very easy to forget, as you can see, since I forgot it was there.
Yep.
It's one of those checks that you don't think about doing.
But I've seen it before where a very important item has been behind
Skullhammer.
Skullhammer and a piece of mail. Dean! Mailbox!
I think he's gonna go do this soon enough.
Wait, is there still a mailbox on Great Fish?
no mailbox angry fish, I think. But when he wards back to Windfall, should do it. So,
But
Trog
this is
what-
an interesting choice of routing for Dean. Gotta give it that.
I think Trog is gonna do the one thing he doesn't like to do.
Well, he did vow that
Yep.
he was gonna start doing that as early as he could.
Yep. Trog is going to Trog Island. Okay,
Because he's
Bum
been bit by doing Trog Island last.
Yep, that's what happened to put him in losers bracket here, really.
Granted, this is a very good losers bracket.
Oh yeah, man. This losers bracket has Linkus, Gymnast, Dean, Trog. Everyone is there.
It's all because they made bad decisions.
That's
So if
Rando.
there's
You never
anything
know if this...
Learn. It's don't make bad decisions.
Yeah, and the problem is we're in a Rando, so we don't know what is a bad decision until it happens.
Yep.
That's the beauty of it.
Oh, Dean, where are you going now?
He's going to Angular.
Okay, never mind. I thought I was heading to the temple for a second there, and I was like, no! Dean!
He
Oh,
can't
no.
get in.
You can't go there!
Dean. So, is Trog gonna learn from his mistakes and actually play basketball like a regular human being?
No.
I have a feeling he won't, yeah.
I mean, I am a regular human being, and I can't play basketball, so...
Dude, I feel you. I'm way too short for that game.
Oh, it has nothing to do with being short. It's
Also, I can't hang.
coordination.
I can't hang.
I'm also
Oh my
white,
God.
and white
Oh my
boys
god,
can't jump.
going far. He learned! Learn!
He learned that if it's
It-
not working at
it-
point blank, stop doing it at point blank.
Yeah, he's proving us that you can teach an old Trog new tricks.
God, these puns.
Dude, you're stuck with me for at least 2 hours. Maybe
I
less,
know.
maybe less.
This is going really quick for them getting some very important items.
Yeah, this is going well. Let's be honest. Dean has a lot left in the mail right now, but he's gonna get it eventually. And Trog, leaving Trog Island with the means to get into Tower of the Gods now. There's only one chest he could get there for now, since he doesn't have the bombs.
So the real question is, he gonna...
Heroes
Okay,
go.
that was a good call. There we go.
Yeah, Angular is very good today.
That's
Messing with-
very important.
Messing with the physics paid off.
That's not even really a physics thing, though.
Yeah, man, gravity at this point, I think.
Like, this, I don't think this game actually has a physics engine.
I don't think it does. I'll be honest.
Oh, he's probably going
Barely
to Bomb
has
Island right
collisions.
now, too.
Dude, we're talking about a game that barely has walls with collisions. So. Yeah, Trog is betting on that chest.
Yeah. Lo and behold, if he just went to Angular. Well, he
Problem
doesn't
is-
know that.
Well, problem is that the chests that you can get with the bow are behind walls that you have to bomb. So you need the
So
bombs.
he's banking on a few things being on this first floor.
Yeah, I
Or
think
he's going to come back later. Alright,
I've seen a
Skullhammer for
seed.
Dean.
I've seen a seed have bombs in that room, the room we're in right now. So everything is possible.
I don't know which letter it was, but I know the Skullhammer's in the letter, so I clicked it.
Oh damn, dude, faster than the game. Yeah, faster than the game.
Oh, he doesn't have a Skullhammer? What did... Oh, he didn't
has
mail the letter.
No, he has to wait for the mail to get there.
Yeah.
Like he.
Where's her God's lyric anyways? There it is.
And the Skullhammer. There we go.
Well, now I know what piece of mail had it.
Yep, it was Note to Mom. Melty Mom, which turned to Baito's mom later. Also, I missed what Trog just got.
I missed what
good job, mate.
got too. Hey,
That was anything too good though.
anybody in the chat see that?
Yeah,
No?
I told somebody to
Anyone?
say.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think it wasn't something too important since he's leaving the dungeon, so. A small key, thank you, Wad. If that's how
Wad?
you pronounce that.
If you just give me your secure mailing address or a dead drop, I will give you a cookie.
Oh man, I was gonna say I will mail you a small key, but
You
Cookies
deserve a
better.
cookie for that.
yeah.
Cookies are better than small keys.
Yeah, I mean, cookie has the word key in it, so. Makes sense.
Oh, he
Okay,
just
Dean is being-
super killed that one.
Yeah, Dean is just being way too reactionary right now. He's killing it.
Hey, technically speaking, can't you hookshot those things?
Yes, you can, but it takes 2 hookshot shot to actually make them turn to a ball. It was faster to do a jump slash.
Oh no, that's absolutely fair. It's been a hot minute since I played the game last.
Yeah, it's alright, man. It's alright. Din Spurl has been found! Dean as Din Spurl! Dean Spurl! Got
Please
it!
stop.
No, I won't.
That would actually hurt me.
I know. I know, Don. I will apologize after the stream.
Don't you stop enforcing stereotypes. Stop it.
Dude,
Oh,
dude,
fuck.
I'm from Quebec. We don't apologize normally, so...
Oh, that's actually fair.
See?
I did live in Quebec for like 5 months, so I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, we're not very good at apologizing because everybody just implies it. So, Zunari and Maggie's letter. That Zunari, he's shady, just... He has people mail.
I was gonna laugh if it was vanilla magic armor.
Oh man, I want vanilla magic armor trapped in. Because magic armor is amazing.
Oh, it is.
Not
but it'd be
useful, but
hilarious.
amazing. Maggie's letter.
And now we
So-
delve into the mind of Dean as he goes and checks things.
Pretty much. Also, the one thing that's funny about that letter is that as soon as you put it in the mailbox, the guy is out for delivery. He's way too fast. UPS has stepped up their game in this game.
Well, it's because their entire livelihood depends on the mail. It's
Yeah,
what they're good at.
Yeah, their whole village is just bird people delivering mail for some reason.
At least I've never seen a guy from the Rito tribe do something different.
I mean, one
Oh,
of them is the chieftain, so
I was gonna say, except for Kamali, who turned out to be a big damn hero.
oh, I mean, Postman are the hero in this game. Let's be honest.
I mean, he did convince Tetra to take Link along, so...
And Moblin's letter.
letter. Wow!
Dude, that's vanilla. That's vanilla. That's actually what he gives you in the Rail Crust.
I know, that's why I can't even be mad. Like, if
No,
it was a
it's beautiful.
Bloopy, I would be mad, but...
Dude, the game is working as intended. If Miyamoto watched the stream right now, will be, oh, that's just a vanilla game. Nice.
I believe
Can't
it
get
is
behind this.
Monday at 3 is the match between Reich and Joy. And I know it brings great sadness upon all of you, but I'll be at work.
Oh no. I think you guys are gonna get two completely different commentators.
Bombs! Bombs!
Yeah, bombs.
It's really important, actually.
Yep, it's a very good item. Yeah, for the match between Rykolt and Joyce Bars, you guys will get 2 other commentators because I do believe we're gonna have French stream this one.
So Dean right now can take down Power of the Gods, and he can technically kill Helmarock King, but I'd want to get the Master Sword first.
Indeed. Wow.
He can do that whole overworld check right now if you wanted to.
Yeah, he can.
Which it looks like he just might.
Oh,
or not.
Mother and Child. So I think he's
Fortress.
Yeah, seems like it, because that's one thing he can do here. He's gonna glitch his way in. So if you guys didn't think that getting storage was enough, Dean's gonna work on getting double storage right now.
Okay, what does double storage do?
Okay, so chest storage is for the collisions, and then the other storage is so he can super swim when he gets into the water. So he has collisions from the cutscene, which makes him smaller. So he will be able to climb on walls and do those things. And you got the other bits of storage to get inside the super swim animation. And now he's gonna super swim to Forsaken Fortress and then start climbing on walls. It's kind of complicated.
I love how Wind Waker is just completely and utterly broken.
Yeah, Trog is doing another technique for it.
Oh no,
I do believe there's a chest on
Dean!
this platform. He's safe. He's safe. So he's gonna kill the enemies, so he doesn't have anyone in his way. But I believe Trog is gonna get chest storage from that chest.
And immediately get hit by his own bomb.
Yeah, I think since he didn't get the storage right away, he just blew up that bomb to try again faster. Yep, this game is held together by a bit of duct tape and a lot of prayers. And it's
so here's hoping Dean doesn't wind up triggering Phantom Ganon, because that would just be bad.
Yeah, he cannot fight Phantom Ganon right now.
Which is why I would want the Master Sword here, but it doesn't look like looks like he's going straight to Helmrock King.
Yeah, seems like he's gonna beat Helmrock King without Master Sword. Looks very likely right now. So
It appears
Trog
that Trog is doing the same thing.
Yeah, he's gonna climb up walls. He just got his chest storage elsewhere. And I think his plan is to get it somewhere else right now. So if he has to get back into the fortress, he will be able to go to Mother and Child and then super swim there for the second time. Kind of backup plan.
That's definitely a good plan.
Man, storage is just such an essential trick right now.
If you want to be any kind of competitive in one of these tournaments, you need to know how to do it.
I mean, I think you can get through the brackets without it, but then you're stuck.
I'm not going to say you can't. I mean, you're definitely going to get a couple of wins. That's entirely plausible. But I don't see a high-ranked finish in your future if you can't do storage or a lot of speedrunning tricks.
Yeah, it's very important. Storage is becoming more and more important as the tournament goes. So, talking about storage, Dean just got storage, then stored the cutscene, so he could move during the cutscene and go back in the basement, fight the bird there instead.
I mean, I've been playing this game for 14 years, and it's quite literally the first time I heard about storage was 3 months ago.
Yeah, I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling. I mean, I had heard of it before.
How did I not know this?
Because, I mean, it's very well done. You won't find out
Super
about this
well
without looking for it. Yeah, Dean is short word of that.
Dean making walls optional again.
Yeah. Fun thing about this boss fight, you know the mask that Emerald King has? Well, that mask has collisions, so that mask is a better wall than most walls in the game.
That's hilarious, actually.
Beautiful, huh? Hello, chats.
Popsicle sticks and duct tape.
Popsicle sticks and duct tape. Legend of Zelda, popsicle sticks and duct tape.
It is a very pretty game for being held together with popsicle sticks and duct tape, though.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, we're playing the SD version, which is the oldest one, and it still looks so good to me.
Yep.
When Miyamoto said that art style was gonna be timeless, he was right. You should have listened to the guy.
I loved it when I was younger.
Oh, I loved it too, but all my friends were like, "Oh, that's not edgy enough." Then Twilight
I was
Princess
like,
came
it's a
around.
Zelda game.
Yeah, then Twilight Princess came around and they were thrilled.
It's not supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a kid saving the world. It's not supposed to be that edgy.
The seed is actually going quite well.
Yeah, oh, I fire nice arrows. So Trog will get a bow here.
Wow. I completely forgot where the bow is. There it is. Got it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's right at the beginning. The letter B comes right after hay.
Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm a trucker by trade. I don't need to read.
Dude, you don't even read the panels on the road to know where you're going.
I just match the numbers on the sign to the numbers on the truck.
Nice. Good job, Don.
That's how you
Is in your
That's
blog.
how you do it, right?
Yeah, man. If it works, it works. I won't tell you how to
Listen
do your
for
job.
when your GPS screams at you to do a U-turn. You've gone too far.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the one rule. Just remember that they got to try for shard, so just added it on both.
Oh,
It's alright. I
notice
forgot
my
to.
level of concern. This is why you're here. You got my back, bro.
Yeah. I think that's the first time in your life you can say there's a Quebecer watching out for you.
Feels good, man.
It's different, but you will take it.
Like it's a weird kind of feels good, but it feels good.
We're not awful, at least not all of us. Heroes bow for Trog, since he didn't go to Angular.
Hey, have a heart.
Yeah, tell me about arts, man. We already have 5. Usually, like, those seeds end with 5 arts.
I want a full 20.
I'd be very surprised, but I want it to happen now.
You'd have to go and dive every dungeon to do that.
Oh man, that would be awful. So, Dean is now warping to Tower to God.
And Trog is not far behind.
No, it's not far behind. The one thing that's different between them right now is that Dean took the time to go to Angular, so as a Fire and Ice Arrow, we'll let him skip a bit of the puzzles in there, which is nice.
We'll also allow him to make easier work of the boss.
That too.
Which I'm still trying to figure out why that's coded in there.
Dude, there's a lot of questions in that game. But those little things make it so much better as an open-ended game like in the Randomizer, so we're not gonna complain about it.
I mean, I guess it's plausible that you could get fire and ice arrows before you go in Tower of the Gods vanilla.
Be kind of surprised. because in the vanilla game, like Cyclos, the place where you get the Ballad of Gales to go get the Fire and Ice arrows on Mother and Child, is open after you finish Tower of the God only.
Oh, you have to full clear it? I thought you could go and get the bow, leave.
Yeah, I think the trigger is the end of the dungeon. Could be wrong on this though.
I'm sure someone will correct one of us.
Yeah, probably. Or Bob will tell me like tomorrow.
Yeah.
That happens sometimes. Say something and then I'm wrong. And it's okay, that's how you learn. Learn from your mistakes.
Or don't. You know,
yeah,
do whatever.
Do the same mistakes like 7 times in a row. Beautiful.
And they're all just gonna laugh at you.
At how many times does a mistake become funny?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
It's a loaded question too. Oh, empty bottle.
Also, if you haven't checked it off, which I will for you as well, Trog's already checked that chest.
Oh yeah, sorry.
He went to the office.
I mean, the bottle is transparent, so I didn't see it.
Uh-huh.
You need to beat Elmarok to get ice arrows in vanilla. Thank you, Myolin.
So, in other words, we're both wrong.
Yeah, we're both wrong. It's beautiful. Also, Dean just voided out there, and it's totally understandable because the void zone next to that place is very close to where the statue is.
And it looks like that's
very easy to get in.
Just push Trog ahead in Tower of the Gods.
Unless he voids out it too. It's totally possible. Ah, he dodged it. It's very hard to avoid the void there. Hard to avoid the void. That's a sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Dean, carefully.
That's why usually you try to have belief here. Can't happen every time.
Stop mashing, Dean.
He does mashing though.
He does, but he doesn't need to.
Dean's first bow was in Angular Highland, and then he got Fire and Ice arrows in the Forsaken Fortress.
So if if there's another bow arrow, yes, bow arrow.
Bow arrow.
Right.
Barrel. Barrel.
He's
it's okay.
basically
it's okay,
bow
Don.
mode.
Your mouth is trucking right now.
For sure, just actually had a stroke. Actually, so.
Oh. I'll get well soon, man.
I'll be fine. Don't you worry about me.
Yeah. It's a stroke of good luck.
I wouldn't go that far now.
Okay, it's okay. Man, I love those guys. The Armos. Just open their mouth to die.
The Armos Knights, you mean?
Yeah. I call them the big Armos.
Little ones called Armos?
I think the reason why I call them the big Armos all the time is because I think in French they're called like Great Armos something. I guess something equivalent to this. I get confused.
So in other words, you're saying that your problems are because of your French again, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of problems to this. But let's not go. Let's not go into details.
Oh, we could though. We just beat her all day.
Dude, I don't want to talk about Loissant. We all know it's a mistake. Hello, hi. So, Trog's gonna do Jack's clip, which is one of
I was hoping he was gonna throw the
the statue.
Yeah.
Throw the statue at the statue.
This works like Pokemon, right?
Yeah. That's exactly how it works.
Orb.
Orb. Orb.
Big key.
Yeah, big key.
We already knew that. A big
They will
key.
they will be able to skip the big key skip. It's gonna be fun.
Oh man, I saw someone did the big key skip.
The big key skip is
talked to him
amazing.
after the whole thing was done. I was like, hey, what if the chest you were using was the big key chest?
It happened in a run. I think it was Gobbity Bobbity. He tried to do big key skip. He voided out, then checked his inventory, saw the big key, and he was like, "Oh, nice." It was beautiful. Also, he started. Oh, Common Melody.
Command Melody. I got this one over here.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go. Found it.
Vanilla Command Melody.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing more vanilla things than I've seen in a while.
Yeah, this is a very vanilla seed. Loving it. Yeah, Vanilla Command Melody. Also, we had Vanilla Moblin's Letter earlier.
Yep.
Yeah. We're seeing a lot of vanilla tonight. I wouldn't say so, since Trog still has to go to Angular to get his Fire and Ice arrows.
Yeah, I'd say Dean is still in the lead.
Yeah,
He's a few seconds ahead in this particular temple. I'll give him that. But that's going to be made up when Dean gets to the boss.
Do believe that's it too. Yeah, they're both using setups right now. Let's do the Command Melody skip here. Because yes, even if you have Command Melodies, do not use it on the statue.
It's still faster to skip if you have Command Melody.
Yeah. It's not a very useful song for this dungeon, but it's gonna be very useful in both Earth Temple and Wind Temple, so it's nice to find.
Dean carefully doing the setup and failing.
That setup is not a setup I've seen used a lot, and I'm not sure if it works that well, to be honest. And Trog is now fighting the first Dark Nut of the game. So it's the only Dark Nut in Tower of the God. So that guy must feel very lonely. No friends.
You don't need friends.
He's a trucker. Works alone.
Friends need you.
Oh, Master Sword.
That's a good find. Go back and kill Phantom again and see if there's anything else.
That might happen, actually. I don't remember if you opened the warp pot in Forsaken Fortress, but mixing, checking Phantom Ganon with our temple or Word Temple would work very well for this. Yes,
Vanilla Leaf.
Dude, that's impossible. That check is not a logic, sadly.
It'd be hilarious, though.
It'd be hilarious, man.
It's like a glitch in the seed, and it just shows up vanilla. And it's like, what the hell?
Oh man, that reminds me like a seed that one of my friends did with random settings, and like one of the checks, he didn't check enough stuff, so one of the checks was totally out of logics, and he needed it. So we looked for it everywhere and never found it. I had to look at the spoiler logs to unblock him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that Keese was gonna get hit by the bomb.
Yep, very close race for now. Even if Trog seems to have a bit of a lead in this dungeon, Dean has done some more stuff outside of the dungeon.
Dean has more checks. I think he's got like 2 more topside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which doesn't sound like much, but it all comes down to when Trog decides to go and Google.
Pretty much, yeah. Zorangular is pretty far out, and most runners will actually wait to have fire and ice arrows before going in that direction, because you can mix that trip with a trip to Ice Ring and save a bunch of time.
Oh, Leaf!
Talking about Leaf, you had to mention it, Hero of Winds.
Of course he did.
Did you roll the seed?
He's looking at the spoiler log right now.
So for a second there, I loved how Frog kept doing the puzzle. Oh, and he fell even with Leaf. It's alright, it happens to the best of us. I can't believe it.
Please stop.
No, I won't, Don. You know.
It's killing my soul.
We've been over this. I watch your back, but I do puns. That's what happens.
God. It's like the worst kind of like person to have watching your back. They're just gonna be making fun of you the whole time.
My puns are the worst, I know. Thank you guys.
I'm pretty sure Cabana Deed was the Gossip Girls, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's I think this is the Gossip Girls. I think he does have it. Just forgot it. You gotta put it there, and if he doesn't have it later, I would just remove it.
Thank you, Leaf!
Yeah, thank you, Leaf is there. Oh boy, the key is at the wrong place.
I'm pretty sure Trog has it, and it just didn't get marked off. Does have to get the angular at some point.
So I was hoping for them to get to that statue without the leaf, because you need to do a bomb jump to get out of there. It's always nice to see. Doesn't happen, sadly. Or thankfully for our runners. It's a lot nicer to do this than a bomb jump.
For a second there, I thought Dean was gonna miss with that statue throw.
The one good thing about those statue throws is even if you mess up, the statue will just appear right back.
This game is very generous.
Yeah.
Almost like it was made for somebody with childlike abilities.
I think you might be onto something.
Yes, please get as far away from those lasers as you can, Dean.
Yeah, those lasers aren't your friends.
They're not, and they make some very
irritating noise.
Kind of like my ex-girlfriend.
I can see it. Kind of girlfriend you meet, and then you think she has a big new personality, and then just don't work out with you.
Yeah, you just sit there and you go, why? Why did I ever think that was gonna work?
Oh boy. I think we all have one like that. Oh, a nice purple rupee. Oh, Trog making pit stop, getting some arrows.
Just trying to make quick work of those Zarmos statues too. They aren't cooperating.
Oh, they're not being nice right now. So he's getting out of this bottle. He's probably gonna get your fairy here. Go give it to Grandma.
Which is both good insurance, and you can get soup.
Yeah, soup is always nice.
Soup!
Soup is the best thing you can get.
It's good for you and me. What?
I always thought it was funny.
Rupees.
Yeah, that very nice purple rupee.
Dean making the most quick work of those statues possible.
Yeah. Quick spin to win.
Dean, you better grab that fairy, boy.
Yeah, Dean.
Come on now.
Come on, Fado. And no.
Oh.
That's sad. Also, his bottles in check.
Well, at least Godan has some decent music, even though he's basically a clone of another boss.
Yeah, well, at least they gave him a fresh coat of paint, some nice music. They made it bearable.
You say bearable or bearable?
I tried to say bearable, but I said bearable for a second. Then remember how to pronounce English. That's what happened there.
No, when you say bearable, it makes me want to go get a beer.
Ooh, I want to too. I've made myself thirsty.
Indeed. You've brought this upon both of us. How could you?
Sorry, man. I'll buy you a beer later.
No, we're not mirroring the same stream, I swear.
Both characters are different.
Plus one of them has ice arrows. Which, once again, why is that coded into this boss?
It's a mystery, but a nice mystery. I love it. That's all I love how every runner tries to go into the electric pit because they know they will be warped back next to the
Oh,
shard.
Wallflower, I will not buy you a beer as well.
I'd say yes, but I don't have the budget.
It's
Feels
not that
weird.
I don't have the budget, I just don't want to.
Feels weird to mark Golden as dead on the tracker because he's not dead, he just went back to sleep.
Yeah. For the next hero.
Yeah. So, since Dean is playing Fado, it's kind of weird because the hero is actually also one of the sages, which
It's
is
fine.
supposed to be dead.
It's fine.
It's fine. Zelda logic. It explains everything.
So I was hoping to get another solid Link.
Oh, Solid Link is very solid as a kid. I think the only reason Dean doesn't play it in the tournament, because he usually plays Solid Link, is just because I think it's not like public yet. So
Okay.
given a deed. So he didn't
Oh.
have it.
No.
Nice.
Okay. Well, he does now.
I was right. Yeah, he does. Tracker.
I am sorry for misleading you, and I will start beating the other tracker.
Okay. Oh god, I'm the other tracker. That's a catch-22.
The piece between the French and the English.
Oh,
is
Ariel add arrows.
Time to long end.
Ariel add the light arrows for Dean.
I see it. I seen it.
Yeah, man.
Did Trog get his elemental from that?
Don't think he has yet, but he should soon. I think he's gonna check the mailbox with the grandma. So should have them after this. Yeah.
Did you see, Wallflower? That's why I don't buy anybody but beer. Because, quite literally, everyone drinks more expensive beer than I do. Everyone.
Do you drink like the cheapest stuff you can find?
PBR, man.
Oh god. Reminds me of my college years.
When I lived in Ontario, I drank James Ready because it was $24 for 24 bottles.
Ouch.
But it didn't taste bad, and it was 5.5%.
Oh wow. Also, I think we're gonna lay off a bit from the beer talk since Steven doesn't usually like that topic.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, let's say I'd change my name.
Uh-huh.
Not a lot of road difference. They basically did the same. Yeah, not a bottle. Yeah, the soup is gonna be dope when you get soup. Desserts are always logic.
The most major route difference, and the only one that made big, was Dean went to Angular.
So now instead of having just elemental arrows, he has light arrows, which is kind of a big deal.
It is bad for Trog, yeah.
The one good thing, the one thing that I could see happen for Trog though is right now he's doing like fire and ice arrow checks, so we should go to Ice Ring at some point and then probably go to Angular at the same time. So he's not completely lost, but still. For now, this does look good. That poor chest, never being
Dean
opened.
making the choice to not go to Windfall first.
Yeah. Going to Ice Ring. So what
I'm
does
gonna be
Creep
that guy.
have?
There's probably nothing on Windfall right now.
Yeah, seems like at least it's the beginning of nothing.
Like Windfall was pretty good at the start, which means towards the end,
Usually it doesn't stay good, yeah, when that goes too well.
call me
So-
a pessimist if you want, but Frog just shooting a hook shot through the lid.
Oh man, so many
Yeah,
treasure
that-
charts.
That was a bust.
Since we're tracking, I am all for charts. Makes the things easier.
I mean,
the
you're
same
not
time-
wrong,
At
but
the same time, I feel bad for the runners. So
oh hey, you got the deluxe box. Where was that? Grandma check? Was that
yeah,
grandma
and
check?
the looks picked the box. Yeah,
Dean,
Grandma-
gotta go check grandma, man.
Yep. Unless Minenko doesn't have anything. We're gonna find out right now. It's Wing Zarya, so that's only one chest in one temple, but that chest could have something.
And even then, you kind of don't need Wind God Zarya to get there.
Yeah, you can actually do a fancy storage trick to get into the mini boss room, big key chest, but it's not fun to do. So we will see what happens. So Dean is going for Art Temple right now. Not a bad choice. He has everything he needs to complete it. Meanwhile,
I would
Trog-
imagine Trog is not far behind.
I think Trog is heading for Cabana right now. Yes, it looks like it. I have a feeling Trog will do a bit more overworld before going into his next dungeon.
More than likely.
He's probably gonna do that Ice Ring Angular combo. That's good.
didn't do Fire Ring, did he?
No, he didn't do Fire Mountain. He also didn't do Neo Rock, which is the other check that you can do with Fire and Ice Arrows.
Kind of surprised he didn't.
Honestly, me too. He's seeing something in that dungeon, I don't know. So runners make it looks so easy to open pots with the Skull Hammer, but it's kind of tricky actually. Every time I do it, I mess up like 3 times before getting it.
I was gonna say, Dean, you're here, just finish it.
He's going straight for the storage.
Don't skip it all.
I don't know what he's planning, but he's planning something.
Yeah, he's planning to skip the first floor for now.
Yeah, looks like it. Might skip even more.
I don't know the why, but
It's a good question.
he might just be hoping that there's nothing up there.
Yeah, for those that don't know, the winner of the run we're watching currently is gonna have to do a race against Linkus, and then the winner of the race between Linkus and the winner of this race would have to fight Gymnast. So, very scary losers bracket.
When you say fight, I can't help but think of, you know,
yeah,
a bunch
the
of
other
people
commentator.
boxing it out in the ring.
I mean,
Dean, why
I
are you...
want that.
What are you doing, Dean?
I think he's just facing 2 walls. I think he's going straight for the boss right now.
He's really banking on Earth Temple having nothing.
Yeah, seems like it.
But there's still 2 swords.
Yeah. Also, all the chests he stores to get there, he gets the item from. So at least that's something. Well, doesn't seem to have changed much on him. Oh, he voided out.
Oh, he avoided.
Yeah, but he did it on purpose, so you could go check that other chest. Probably gonna store it too.
It's Dean. He's probably gonna store it.
Yeah. Let's see what Dean has for us in store.
See what Dean is going to store for us?
Yeah. I have no idea what he's storing. So
I love it when the little coffin lid kills those geese.
So Trog, still doing overall checks. He's done with Ice Ring, so there's a good chance he would head for Angular next. Yeah, looks like Angular.
Which then will put Trog back in the game.
Yeah, that's the one thing he's looking for right now. Well, he has elemental arrows, but finding light arrows there would be nice for him. Yeah, and it's time for Jahala. Didn't expect to say this so early. Jahala,
Think he's in go mode?
I mean, he did get a sword somewhere in that storage, according to the icon of his sword, so that's nice.
That's fair, but
I mean, I think he just wanted to go Elder Temple for some reason. Still, kind of odd.
you can't barrier skip in this, so you can't get the fully upgraded sword from that.
So, I'd like to point out that Trog just did away with the puzzle. Didn't do the puzzle, just flew. I haven't seen that one before.
This Trog, he tries to surprise us every match. Trog now has light arrows.
Yeah, I think the reason why Dean isn't using light arrows catalytic is because Dean doesn't have a suit right now, so he's kind of prone to running low on magic. And Trog is super swimming now. He likes to do things in ways you don't expect.
Makes him very entertaining to watch.
Extremely entertaining to watch, let's be honest. I'm loving it.
Almost at the 2-cycle, there we go! Or 3-cycle. Shh, I can math.
Goodbye, Jahala. Goodbye, Mats.
Now quick, scamper off and do your thing, Jahala.
Yeah, please die for shards. Yeah, I wouldn't say compare them side to side, since Trog did a bit of more overworld than our friend Dean here, so Dean could always start doing overworld checks and lose a bit of time on this.
I was gonna say too, you could do the most fatal thing I've seen for a run.
Do you mean skip a lot of chests?
No.
Then... Oh. What do you mean?
I've seen somebody not pick up the shard.
Oh, that happens. That happened a lot into the group stage. Like a race I commentated, literally had both runners forget a piece of the Triforce. I believe it was runner Scary Olive. Kinda new to the randomizer this time. He forgot his chest. He forgot for shard. And then later in the run, his opponent, which was Gymnast, actually forgot the shard too. It was
I expected a more novice runner, but Gymnast?
Yeah, Gymnast forgot it. Was hilarious. Yep, also Scary Olive got a lot of points for actually taking a picture of the Triforce shard he forgot. Which was nice.
Why?
Yeah, it's Scary Olive. When he he went to do the race knowing he was gonna lose, so he just did jokes a lot. Still finished the run.
Well, good on him, but
yeah.
My God, man.
And bad on me because I sat like through an hour of him going through temples after Gymnast was done, but still. Yeah, a lot of things are going very well for Dean right now.
I wouldn't call him very far ahead.
Me neither, but he took a nice, comfortable lead, but he could lose it by doing overworld checks that he doesn't need to do, but doesn't know he doesn't need to do.
Just like he could also lose it by checking a dungeon he doesn't actually need to check.
Yeah. Also, Dean pretty much go mode Art Temple, and now he's back into Art Temple to do the checks he didn't do.
I think he just wanted to go mode Earth Temple.
Yeah, feels like it. I mean, I think he took the gamble of maybe by go moding Art Temple, getting both swords and being very happy, or go moding Art Temple and then going back to finish it if he didn't have those things. Either way, this is still a race. Everything could happen. It's Rando after all. I mean, I love how possible it is.
He didn't even check that one chest. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah,
I
when
realized they
you
were
do,
both gonna pop as soon as the room lit up.
yeah, if you do like alpha the puzzle, you can unlock everything at once. I usually do that when I have to check everything. Oh, more dog. Oh no!
Oh,
Yes, Trog went to Angular. He did Ice Ring and then Angular before going into our temple. He even super swam all the way to our temple. One of the swords is actually in our temple. Oh.
I don't know what chest, because every chest was stored, but...
Yeah, I think it was the third crypt, because it didn't have it before that crypt. But still, kinda hard to tell with storage.
Well, good job, Dean.
Yeah, that was clean.
Yeah, very well done. Yeah, Dean is still in the lead, but not by much.
Our temple big key. So he must be overjoyed about not having to use the big key to go beat the boss that he already beat.
I'm sure it's fine.
I think he's gonna live through it.
Oh, just use the light arrow. Come on.
Well, for the small kills, you don't need it. Nice rolls for the dark nuts. It's always nice.
I thought he was actually gonna fight the Dark Nut, which... Come on, man.
And we're just saving up on magic, I think. Since he still hasn't done grammar.
I was gonna say, he's definitely done with this dungeon now.
Wouldn't be so sure. Maybe we'll do First Lord. Or not.
I feel like he's
right,
done with
Don.
this dungeon now.
Yeah, that's a pretty good call now.
Oh god, Dean!
No, he's not. I'll
Why
come
do you
back,
gotta
Dean.
troll me like this, Dean?
He heard you. He heard you. Beautiful. Poetry in motion.
I feel like if you can't trust Dean, who can you trust?
Don't know, man. I trust Dean for a lot of things. Like every time he posts a clip, I will watch it to know how he does things.
Wallflower, we already know that we can't trust you.
I will trust Wallflower. Why not?
Look at that smiley face he used. You can't trust that.
I mean, maybe Wallflower only has very thick eyebrows. Who knows? Small key. It's very nice. Okay, Frog is gonna open the chest I think has the Master Sword in it. So, we're gonna find out now.
Was it that chest?
It was!
Yeah, okay.
I'm getting kinda good at telling what storage does or doesn't do. I've watched too many runs.
I mean, our commentator pool for Wind Waker is very,
It's pretty shallow, yeah.
I mean, we're talking ankle depth?
Pretty much, yeah. It's a kiddie pool.
It's not even a full kiddie pool.
Not even. It's like a puddle.
Yeah, I've seen tires with deeper treads than our pool of commentators.
Yeah, which leads us to my next point. If you want to join our tournament Discord or even join our nice shadow commentary pool with a lot of nice people, you can do it by going to the links that we'll post in chat after just saying the sentence.
Oh, please tell me another chew's gonna get under that block. Oh. I'm upset now.
And voila, I have posted the link. There's also a link for the schedule and also the challenge, where you can see the wall brackets.
I mean, for lack of a better analogy, it's just shallow enough for you to drown in.
I mean, I've seen a show about like strange deaths, and there was one guy on this show that died drowning into the bowl of water for his cat. So everything is possible.
You can drown in 1 inch of water. That's a
Yeah,
thing.
it's possible.
I mean, you have to have some water in there for it to have the fizzy bubbles.
Mm-mm. Otherwise, you just have like air coming out of tubes. It's not that
Which,
good.
You know, that can be fun, but I don't think that's the fun you're looking for.
This is getting kind of dark.
Yeah, we should probably get off that.
Yeah,
Oh, Dean,
not the
finally
nicest
getting a
topic.
berry.
Yeah, Dean finally got it. And you got
And the iron
pirate boots.
boots.
Yeah, you got boots. You got boots. The one thing I didn't expect to use this week, but add to use because Canada. Thank you, Winter, for not ending.
You caved in more boots.
Yeah, because I had to.
A boomerang. We literally, at this point, are just looking for that last sword up there.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the one thing that's keeping us from completing the game right now. So, Dean is trying to do a roll clip, which can be a bit tricky. It's a frame perfect trick, like a lot of things in this game.
But he pulled it off.
Yeah, he did. Third try, but still, very nice.
That's a bottle.
Yeah, that's a bottle. He's not even good about it.
I was
Even
gonna
if
say,
he has
if
the
he was
boomerang.
gonna do it for completionist sake.
I'd be surprised. Talking about roll clips, Trog is gonna do another one here.
This is a clip I saw Trog do. And I was like,
Yep.
Trog, what are you doing?
He's skipping having to light up the whole room. And talking about skipping stuff, Dean just skipping the mini boss.
I was gonna say, that's the compass.
Yeah, that's the compass.
I don't know why he came over and checked it, but he did.
I think he has another chest somewhere that he wants to skip. This time, I do have a big feeling that he's done with this temple. And I will say it so Don doesn't have to say it and maybe be wrong. Looking
Well,
out for you, man.
Wallflower, I'm sorry, but soup dupe percent is always 50%. Because you can only dupe 50% of the soup.
Yeah, sadly. But Dean is gonna get soup anyway.
Soup!
Soup is fun!
Which is gonna open
That's all-
up the last of his overworld checks. But I hope he realizes that Windfall is a bust.
Yeah. I have a feeling he will still go there because that's the highest consideration of items
I was
except
gonna
for the
say,
last dungeon.
completing Earth Temple gives you another letter.
The one thing neither of them did on the overworld is actually Needle Rock Island. So if he goes there, he will give us like full no mode of the overworld. Well, let's see what happens.
Grandma, I want your food.
Oh man, I love this game as a kid because like soup is the only thing my grandma knows how to cook. So it was fitting.
You just go in. Link's got like You know, I'm powerful, hungry. He's just like, Grandma,
I
give
think
me soup. Give me soup.
you're actually right there, foxing around. Fire Mountain hasn't been done either, so maybe there too.
Yeah, Fire Mountain's not done. Ice Ring was bust.
Yep. Anger was very nice.
Windfall is bust. Dean
Yeah.
doesn't know that.
No, he doesn't. Also, since it's the highest concentration of item, I do believe he's gonna warp there.
Plus, he's got the Deluxe Picto.
That is true.
Unless he's gonna skip it and go right for Wind Temple, which entirely plausible.
Plausible, but not gonna happen, it seems.
What if there's something in behind the letter you gotta pay for?
It's not a check that is in logic, but you can get it if you have the money and you want to. It can be a nice junk item. It can happen. Like something
Magic
like double
armor.
magic armor, arrow upgrade. Arrow upgrade is fun. Okay, Dean. Yep, shooting through the wall.
If the
That's
last
how
Master
walls work.
Sword is in Fire Mountain and Dean goes and checks it first,
It could be very nice for him.
it could be.
I don't know why, but I want to believe in Needle Rock Island.
I believe in Master Chief.
Oh man. Master Chief has the last Master Sword. Oh boy.
You gotta fight him for it.
That will be a very rough fight. Two guys
It'll be very
wearing green.
one-sided fight.
Yeah, two guys in green, but that's the only thing they have in common.
The other one's wearing a full suit of armor designed to save him from falling from orbit.
I mean, if Link has magic armor, maybe. But even then, it will be like a tie because they can't hurt each other's. Unless light arrows work on the Master Chief. Who knows? This is getting very theoretical.
There's somebody somewhere getting really mad at what we're talking about right now.
Oh yeah, man, it's totally a thing. we're not experts in either of those, I think.
I'm kind of well stocked on my Halo universe. Granted, I've only read the
Read.
first 4 books, which is more
I
than
don't
the
even
average
know.
person.
I've read books of that series, but I don't even know which one they were.
Yeah,
It's kind of like the Star Wars Extended Universe. You pick up the book, it's a self-contained story, you don't need to know where it goes.
well, unless it was Knights of the Old Republic, that's the only expanded universe that matters.
Ah.
Because it's like its own universe within the universe.
I mean, the Tron trilogy was pretty good too.
That's fair enough.
Like some Smurf taking over the galaxy.
Okay, great fish. Don't know where you're going, Dean.
It sounds like Needle Rock Island.
Is it that island that looks like a needle?
Yep. Yep. It's that rock that looks like a needle. That's why they call it Needle Rock Island for some reason. Also, John.
Man, people are not very inventive in this world.
I mean, you said rock that looks like a needle. What do you do? Oh, I'm gonna call it Dog Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a dog on top of the needle.
Yeah. Don't let your dog eat needles, though. That's not good.
You gotta climb up the island in order to save the dog that's on top of the needle.
Oh man, I wish that was the quest, but in the end they only put like a chest that is activated by a switch at the top that you hit with a seagull. So we're back on even for Trifle Shards at least.
Indubitably.
Okay, so we're 2 arrows away to find out what is in that island.
And then, for giggles, Dean stores the chest.
I'd be very surprised. But okay.
I mean, he's trolled me before.
And it's a piece of art.
And Trog, up to Trog things.
Yep, he's super swimming again. I think
Cyclops.
Trog might be secretly like Michael Phelps because he likes to swim too much.
Pretty much. Oh, is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? Ah, he made it!
Yeah. There we go. So the only overworld checks that is left is Fire Mountain. Dean is heading straight there, so...
He's
But the
checking
one thing-
10 roops. What you got? Oh.
Yeah. Skull necklace.
Dean, I need you to get on in there. You find out what's inside that island. Don't you come out until you do.
Just freeze that volcano and walk right in. Come on, we're gonna find out soon, guys. Also,
It's easy to say, you know, since we're external watching this thing.
oh yeah, man,
Where
it's so
everybody
easy to
should
say. This is still a race, guys. It's amazing. Love it.
I was about to yell at Dean for, like, leafing off the island instead of going through the load zone.
A lot of people do this because it looks good.
The swag.
Yep. Oh, that key is dead. Very much dead.
Yeah, there's no coming back from that.
Trog already checked the Picto box, I believe.
Yep. He already checked it. It was nothing.
Yeah, he had 2 pictures on that Picto box last time he opened the
Ooh.
bin. Okay, so Wind Temple.
Ooh.
Wind Temple.
Ooh.
This is gonna be close, guys. Yep, very much close.
Oh, Deluxe was Wind Gods?
Yep, what Wind Guns are, yeah. So Dean is probably gonna either check that or just hope it's not that chest. Oh, he has 2 pictures, so probably check that already.
I thought he already checked it, yeah.
Yeah.
I just forgot to click it off because I was paying attention to Trog, because sometimes Trog just needs your attention.
Yeah, when he starts Super Swim, I usually put my attention on him. There's a very high chance that Puppet Ganon would be very important that run.
Even if he wins, my only question for Dean is, why did you route Earth Temple like that? My screen just flickered.
It's okay, man.
It's the ghosts!
Honestly, I think it's it. Like, he just wanted to bet on Earth Temple having both swords in a very nice line for him. If it worked, he would have been so much ahead.
If it's possible to super swim to anywhere, Trog is gonna try it at the bare minimum.
Dude, this Trog really hates the boat. I think he has motion sickness.
I don't know why he hates the boat.
Oh man.
There's no reason to hate the boat.
I mean, King of Red Lions is actually a very nice companion. Like, he's not very annoying.
It's not like Navi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
Trog's
Fi.
doing a swim.
Or Fi.
Ugh, Fi.
Yeah. I think what killed me was Fi telling me to stop playing the game because I've been playing for like 4 hours.
I never played that one actually. And sorry for sneezing in the microphone, but
It's okay, it survived.
But yeah, I never played Skyward Sword because it looked like it was just gonna be a gimmicky mess.
Honestly, way better than you'd expect. It's a
I know,
nice
I
mess.
kind of regret it. Like, it's not as gimmicky of a mess as I thought it was gonna be.
Honestly, it was a good display for the Wii Motion Plus.
Besides, at the time, I was more into Metroid. Metroid Prime was one of my favorites.
Metroid Prime is very good. But it's so hard to go back to now because after playing like more regular shooters, as far as controls go, it's kind of a mess.
Yeah.
But
And then there was Robotech. I was playing that a bunch too.
oh man, talking about Robo on the GameCube, one of my favorite games, Custom Robo, very nice.
Yeah, Custom Robo was good, but I was playing like I grew up watching the Macross Robotech stuff.
Yeah.
If that makes sense to anybody. There's gonna be somebody out there that knows what a Veritech is, actually.
Dude, if you want to be confused, just look at what was on TV, like, in Quebec in those years. Like, in Quebec, the Donkey Kong Country animated series had more than 2 seasons. For some reason.
Wait.
People liked it.
I liked that show.
Yeah, it
What?
wasn't that bad.
What? I'm super mad now.
Poor Dean. That fell.
Dean, don't give up your lead, man.
Or we had very weird dubs of Japanese shows. Like, I watched Metabots with a little Quebec kid screaming at the yellow robot for a while.
I actually liked Metabots a whole lot too.
Oh man, Metabots was fun. Also, we had a Quebec specific dub for Pokemon because the game for Pokemon only came out in English, so they couldn't use the French dub because the Pokemon names were different.
Yeah. I imagine that you guys had a pretty good dub for Reboot, though.
Oh man, I think Reboot is actually a cult classic in Quebec.
Well, yeah, well, part of that too is Reboot was made in Quebec.
Yep. Very nice show.
It's a cult classic
holds
all
up.
across Canada.
Yeah. One of those shows that not a lot of people outside of Canada remembers.
And, well, it's because it was quite literally the first animated shows. And it took
Trog is doing
to catch
something.
on.
Okay, he's doing this. Yep, this is a very close race right now. I think we're gonna have to zone off from the TV shows and actually pay attention now.
Well, if only because some of the bigger checks in these dungeons are coming up now.
Yep. So if you don't want to fight, just think out of the one thing I really love about the room Dean is doing right now is if you just aim the arrows when you enter the room, the 2 first darkness will walk to you, but then the third one is just gonna stay in static possession and wait for you to shoot him. Like, you have steps of fate.
Yeah, and then you can actually hit all 3 if you get really lucky and they stack right.
Oh yeah, man. We always hope for this. Also, Wind Temple is full of money, I swear.
Yeah, it is. Like, this is what I expect out of temples like this is to get money.
Yeah, temples of capitalism.
Like, screw treasure, I want money.
Oh, screw treasure. I want money. Oh man, that's a good one.
This treasure is really irritating, though.
Yeah, we're looking for Master Sword, not to get rich quick. This is key.
Oh, I see what you did there, foxing around. I'm not gonna redisclose that, but that's good.
Yeah, I love it. That guy is an avid watcher. I swear he's always there. And I love him for it. Good job, there, foxing around.
This is when we say goodbye to my car. Bye, my car.
Bye, my car.
We'll meet you at the bottom.
My car is such a bad name in French.
Oh, I can imagine.
His name in French is Dumoria.
What?
It's Dumoria. It's not even close to my car.
Like, why would they change it like that?
I don't know!
There's no actual meaning behind his name. Why would they change that? Did they change Bedley's name?
Do not remember actually, but I know that they changed Lenzel's name to autofocus.
You know what, that actually kinda still makes sense.
It's the same pun, but it works better in French because lens in French. Oh well. Let's say French is a weird language for this game.
French is a weird language. You don't even have to finish that. Also, you're lagging a bit. Fix yourself. Yeah, whatever you're doing, it's not helping. God, I hate wizards. What? More mini boss X. Ooh, and looks like we just lost one goal for a minute there. Okay. Okay.
It's bugging again.
You and your Quebec internet.
Okay, better.
I don't think Dean has checked the room Trog is in yet.
Do not think so. Currently, we're both lagging, by the way.
Oh boy. Come on. Let me try it. Come on. Alright, is it better? Oh, it's better.
That sounds like it's not for me.
Okay, well, we're gonna go with that sounds better for now.
Yeah, tell us if it's still lagging, guys.
I'm thinking of like Dean is in the room with the upgrade soon. Oh no, wait, Trog just checked that. He doesn't have the sword either.
Nope. Can confirm with the icon. But one temple big key is nice to find.
It's not that. Oh. I find sometimes with my microphone set up. Oh god, it could be Phantom Ganon. Neither one of them has gone back and checked that.
Oh man. It could be Phantom Ganon. Yeah, for a second there I was like, that's not possible. They can't get Phantom Ganon, but then I remembered that we have Phantom Ganon in Forsaken Fortress waiting for us. Who knows? It's Rando.
The good news is, when they go to check Phantom Ganon, they got the light arrows.
Actually, Phantom Ganon in Forsaken Fortress will actively dodge those arrows.
Really?
So the only reason he dies in Ganon's tower is because he wants to. Yeah, I have a good feeling on the tall room in the basement though, because it's one of those annoying rooms.
So I do like how they routed the temple completely different from each other.
Yeah. Kind of know everything about the dungeon except the room they're in right now.
Whenever he's gonna do the Dean thing and hit the fan.
Okay. One star falls down. Okay, now time to kill every enemy that we can find.
Oh, it's so annoyingly close.
Yeah, man, this is one of the better races from this tournament.
It's in the losers bracket.
Yeah! It's amazing! Oh, and Dean just fell. That ain't good.
Dean, ride out and meet them.
Didn't Trog just skip that chest? And he fell down.
But you can bomb, boomerang, and hammer. Up, they worked out anyway.
Yeah, you killed both at once.
He skipped the chest that Dean's about to get.
Oh god.
Oh no!
I don't think he has
Dog.
No, he doesn't have, he has the Master Sword. Looking at it.
No, he doesn't have the full one. Wait, does he?
I think he does. It's flashing, so it's probably it.
Just the icon's not right. Oh, he has the full sword?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, chat's saying he got it.
Yeah.
Trog was just that much faster.
Actually, Trog just skipped the Armos fight at the top of the dungeon because he knew it was a small key.
Still a very tight
Yeah,
race.
man,
Like,
this is so tight. Even... Yeah, so Dean fell out and kind of a lot in the tall room.
yeah, I did.
Hey, time for more dirt.
Best boss music, too bad we're only gonna hear it once tonight.
Yeah, they're both on it right now, so there's no dirt music to be found there. Except
Take it in while you can.
Yeah.
We won't see a race like this again for a while.
It reminds me of a race that it was a weekly before the tournament, where the two runners we were watching actually had like 1 second of difference at the end, and it was a 3-hour run. Yeah.
All gears down for Trog.
Yeah, Trog has dealt with the big sandworm. So as
Dean, like maybe 20 seconds behind.
So please, guys, do not forget that piece.
Oh, please, one of you forget that piece.
Oh man, that would be
I
the
need the
worst
comedy
thing.
in my life.
Please, Dean, do not. Oh,
Come on,
this is
Dean,
so
you
bad.
better fuck this up.
No,
I'm sorry
Dean.
for swearing, but it's fitting.
Please, Dean, no.
Oh. The one time I was hoping for him to mess up, and he didn't. Sad day.
So the only thing we have left is going to Arrow, finish that thing up.
Yep.
We're biased
Oh.
towards things not going well. That's the only thing we want. Actually, I think the row is actually 3 seconds, so it's even harder.
I'm just hoping that they finish at the exact same time. I want to see this again.
That would be so good.
It is a thing, yes. If you can manage to tie the race, which is 3 seconds,
Yeah, 3
as
seconds.
far as I'm aware,
That's the rule, apparently.
instant rematch.
Yeah. Don't know if it's gonna be like right away if that happens, but
No, they're doing it right
Yeah.
away. We're sitting here for another 2 hours.
oh god, do you really want that?
Kind of, I actually do if it's Dean and Trog again.
Yeah, it's such a good race.
I'm not gonna lie, it's fun to watch. And I feel like if there's a rematch, it needs to happen immediately after.
That would be amazing.
Because they've already got the 2 hours to tire them out, which means that there's gonna be more opportunity for screw-ups.
Oh man.
Which then would decide better because it's more of an endurance at that point.
Yeah, man. Instead of being a race, it's a marathon if you have 2 in a row. One of our runners was actually crazy enough to do this in the tourney. We had a race between a Samurai Man and Gymnast, and then right after it, in the comments, Zombie God was like, "Do you want to do our race now, Gymnast, since you won?" And Gymnast said yes, instead of replying with a time. So he did 2 races in a row and lost that second one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My point stands.
And then after losing that one, he did another one with Jared, just for fun. He's crazy. But we like him that way.
Everybody needs a little bit crazy in their lives.
Yeah. Apparently he also did a 4th one for practice. That guy doesn't sleep.
You don't need sleep, you have video games.
We need sleep. It's not logic. There's no chest at the end of sleep.
Well, sometimes there is, but they don't count.
Yeah.
They're like storage
Nothing logic.
chests where you just shut the game off.
There's like one room of difference, but it's so close.
See, the thing is, how good is Dean at the Trog shot?
That's a good question.
Or the Crypt shot.
This is gonna like get settled on Puppet Ganon. Whoever has the best Puppet Ganon is gonna pull ahead.
They're both gonna come in, and I'm gonna like, we're waiting for them both to get here at the same time. We're gonna drag them both in.
Yeah. It's pretty weird to watch a race being this close because you just see the same things over and over. And Trog lands the first shot, misses the second, gets the third.
Alright, Dean is now entering the room.
Misses the fourth. Fifth. 6. 7 shots. Get Puppet Ganon.
Dean's trying to go for that Trog shot. It's not working for him.
I know he can do it. I know he can.
Alright, there's the first one.
Come on, Dean. Come on, Dean.
Second. He's on his 6th shot right now, I believe.
Yep. Meanwhile, Trog is in phase 2.
Alright. Off to phase 2 for Dean. Took a little bit longer, but not by much.
Trog lands 2 shots in 1 cycle. So it's phase 2 against phase 3 now.
Just hoping Dean can do it.
Trog just sniped the first shot of phase 3 like it was nothing. Yep. Then he did a kamikaze.
And Trog finishing off Puppet Ganon.
Yeah, it's done. That was fast. Not the best Puppet Ganon I've ever seen, but still a very good one. Like.
And it looks like that is what has decided this race.
Yeah, Dean is doing a very good Puppet Ganon too, but Trog just did so well. Well, Trog is now climbing. I should have done this a while ago, but when Trog gets into the Ganondorf room, I will change the music. So we can skip the silence of this room.
Fair enough.
And it's over for Puppet Ganon.
So I do always find it hilarious that Puppet Ganon's final form is just Moldorm.
He roll wins, I know he's in the lead. I just wanted us to have less silence.
If we're being fair, leading up into the room,
so close that
it was so close it didn't matter.
yeah.
But now it does.
Everything going well on Trog's side.
No, we do not need silence.
Silence reminds me of my demons, so no.
I have that thing called tinnitus, so I don't get silence. All I hear is,
Oh yeah, man, I heard about this.
yeah.
I didn't know the name in English though. I was about to say that's a Q fan. But no.
Tinnitus is a serious condition that is terrible.
And Trog is over with this race with a time of 2:0:24. GG to Trog.
Man, this is under a minute. I want to say, unless like Dean
Send your
doesn't get
GGs
there.
in the chat, guys.
Dean, you're falling apart, man.
Yep, I have just confirmed with the SLR timer that this is effectively at 2 hours and 24 seconds for Trog.
All right, let's see how quick Dean does this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a minute and a half apart. I want to say.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's Trog.
GG
Oh,
Trog.
Hey guys, GG.
Dude, this is about 1 minute and a half apart right now.
Oh my god.
You know what the
I
decider was?
what's that?
Puppet Ganon.
Really?
Yep, that's
I
what
knew it
decided.
had to have been close. I knew it had to be close. Man,
It
my heart
was
is still
Dean
racing, dude.
Done at 2:01:42 according to the stream timer.
Wow, dude, my heart is still going. That's crazy.
Yep, a very close race.
Can't handle any more of those.
Setup.
Hero of Winds wants to know about your Wind Temple routing there,
For
Trog.
that though, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say GG to Dean.
Oh, thanks,
GG
guys.
to Dean.
1 minute and a half of difference.
Oh, hey. GG.
Good job, Jog, man. That was a good
Dude.
one.
That was a good race. I'm glad we must have been super close, so
We
Looks like
probably
we
made a
both-
lot of the same moves.
yeah. This was a full clear, except for May's chest for me.
Oh, I skipped the Tower of the Gods chest. It had a key in it. The middle chests in Earth Temple, and then like that one Phantom Ganon. And
Oh yeah, I guess technically
not.
I skipped the ones that I knew weren't required, just from logic. But
so there was a couple, but it really wasn't giving you any implications if you could or not.
so did you skip the mirror stuff in Earth Temple?
No, I did the end of Earth Temple first.
Okay. Pretty much the seed kind of forced you to just, unless you were willing to make some ridiculous gambles, you pretty much had to do full clear everything.
Yeah.
To be fair, we thought Dean was gonna make a crazy gamble in their temple when he just go mode until the boss, but then he went back and checked everything else.
Oh, interesting.
If I would have gone straight through Wind Temple and just gone to the end first, then yeah, I would have been fine probably.
Wow.
Oh god.
I think we know.
I think my internet's dying again.
Alright, yeah, we have robots right now.
I'm just gonna...
I think we're back.
Sounds like we're back.
Yeah, can you guys say something so we are sure?
I'm here.
Something.
Nice, Dean,
Okay.
nice. One big difference at the beginning of run was Dean actually went to Angular first, like way
Oh,
before.
you did. I had that on the back of my mind. I delayed it for a very long time.
Also, one thing that might have turned the favor of the race on the side of Trog at the end there is he skipped the armless fight chest in Wind Temple. Since he knew it
Yeah,
wasn't-
I should have gone to the other chest first because I didn't have either small key and I could have just skipped it.
Honestly, though, even if this happened, this race has less than a minute and a half of difference. It's one of the best races I've watched in this tournament, and I want to congratulate both of you for giving me the thrills of a race that close.
Yeah. Well, I was really hoping, I was trying my best to beat Trog, because then it was going to be Linkus and then Gymnast, but hey. Oh well.
I'm sorry that I couldn't, that I had to get put into losers so early. I didn't want to have to face these people, knock these people out so early, because we're all, at this point, there's so many good people in losers that, I mean, honestly, I was absolutely comfortable knowing that I could go out today. I mean, you're a very strong opponent. And
oh yeah, so I was in the same way.
Clearly the times are, you know, indicative of how ridiculous this race was.
Yeah, a lot of good moves, a lot of very consistent execution from me anyway.
Yeah, I don't think I made any serious mistakes.
I was like storage first try almost every time, maybe second.
Dude, nice.
Helmrock early or Helmrock first for Forsaken Fortress.
Both of you were doing very well throughout the entire thing for the most part.
My Puppet Ganon was probably my shakiest moment, the first phase, of course.
Oh, did you get keys on first phase?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Happens to the best of us.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I just have to mention that the winner of this race is not out of trouble, because the next race of this runner, Trog, will be against Linkus. And if he manages to win this one, he will have to fight Gymnast.
Yep. It's a fun time ahead of me.
Why are all the world record runners in the losers bracket? What is up with that?
Don't know, man.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to ask yourself this question.
How did I land here?
Why
Woofer had the right idea to stay in the winners bracket. That was the good place.
Wow. Yeah, once I knew that we were going to do double elim, I definitely got comfortable. Like, oh, this is fine. And then all of a sudden, I'm in losers, and here I have to do 4 really strong opponents in a row if I want to continue on.
Yeah. This is a scary losers bracket.
Yeah. Wow.
Honestly, everyone that got into bracket is pretty good, so everything was scary.
When do you think the next match, Trog, with Linkus will be? Probably in the next week?
Yeah, depends on when he's able to do it. I mean, I'll ask him if he wants to do it on Sunday, just so I can try to stay on a weekend kind of schedule.
Heck yeah. That's going to be one I got to watch, maybe even commentate for.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And
maybe.
then I shall be there, always lurking in the shadows and coming out of nowhere when you're least expecting it, just to take your spot.
I think we're kind of entering the realm here that, I mean, this race was clearly a coin flip. I mean, you can't pinpoint really anything that either one of us did as a mistake. I would think so.
I think that, like, except that room in Wind Temple.
The Armos, yeah, if I could have skipped the Armos thing, that might have kept us a little closer, but still, it was seconds. It would have been seconds still.
Right.
Honestly, even if you did that room, and then if you didn't fall in the tall room in the basement, that would have been so close. And
Did we basically took the same route other than Bomb Island?
Pretty much, yeah.
Angular.
And Angular, right.
And Angular.
Honestly, I got a little lucky there because I forgot early on that it was in Logic at that point. And kind of turned out to be beneficial that, I mean, it didn't exactly help me that I forgot, but it didn't hurt me. It could have screwed me over really bad had there not been a bow upgrade in Forsaken Fortress.
Yeah.
You could almost like flip when Dean did Angular and you did Bomb. It was basically the same time frame.
Yeah, pretty much.
For both. Like,
and I went straight to Tower of the Gods, kind of expecting to do the whole thing without a leaf if I had to, but then it was halfway through.
Yeah.
That was pretty convenient.
Yeah.
Well, we're not gonna see those nice.
Yeah, the early game was really quite interesting. Kind of. I've normally
very linear.
get these. normally when you get these seeds that have no Dragon Roost Cavern, no Forbidden Woods, the seed kind of, these are very high level. The only dungeons that are in Logic require a lot of items, so the seeds generally put a lot of stuff in the overworld. But it was pretty stingy getting any items just to even access most of the dungeons. Like the stupid bomb quest that you had to go through so many letters of mail and crap just to get bombs.
That was fun. It was just like, well, vanilla Maggie's letter, Moblin's letter, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
That made me laugh so hard.
Yeah.
Can you deliver this letter, sir?
Melody.
Oh yeah, vanilla command melody.
Oh yeah,
I was almost hoping for vanilla light arrows. I was almost hoping for it.
But then
I was sitting there and I'm just screaming in the background, Vanilla Leaf! Knowing it can't happen, but...
Well, if Hero of the Winds would have rolled the seed, we probably would have gotten a light arrow vanilla one.
Oh yeah.
He's so good at that.
Either that or an hour 10-minute seed.
The seeds are
There's no in
something.
between for him.
Oh,
Well, we basically full
imagine-
cleared in like 2 hours, so that's really clean too.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're just sitting there going, this is gonna be like the hardest seed ever, and then all of a sudden, like it's just steamrolled in like in an hour and a half, hour 10 minutes. It's like,
Oh, a gymnast seed?
Oh. So, by the way, guys, if you want to follow the runners, I've posted links to their Twitch pages in the chat earlier. If you want to follow Don, my co-commentator, you can also do it. There's a link for this. If you want to follow me, reconsider. Not a good idea.
yeah.
Oh, I'd
sometimes
consider that.
Too
I'm
many
just gonna
puns.
put the links back in again, but
Thank you, Don. I'm on push to talk. It's hard to do.
dang it!
I'm gonna follow
I
Montgold.
messed up the last one.
It's
Oh,
so
then
close,
T.
Don. Just a T.
There you go.
Good job. Also, the last set of links is actually for the challenge. We can see the bracket. There's also one to the schedule. I think we have a match planned for Monday between
So far,
George
yes.
Parks and Rykold.
Once
And
again, I'll be at work.
yeah, sadly.
Your
And
your
we also
moment to
have a
shine,
link.
Dean.
Let's bring it up. My up and coming.
Mm-mm.
Got this.
Dean,
I don't know, man. I don't really know that much. I don't want to commentate.
dude.
It's your moment to shine, Dean. You get in there and you commentate.
I'm sure Dean
I have
is going to be
social anxiety, man. No. Why do you think I play Wind Waker every day?
The fun thing about commentating is that you can get it by the fan in the basement of Wind Temple. It never happens because you don't play.
Ooh,
Beautiful, huh?
that's very enticing.
Yeah. Thank you for making that clip, by the way. That's how I learned our odd shot.
Oh, absolutely.
So
And it
think
looks like
we're
Dean also learned how to hit station. Not Dean. Trog. Trog learned how to hit stationary targets today.
I was like 50-50. I'm still fighting it. I basically what I'm doing now is that whenever I'm trying to shoot a stationary target, I just start moving side to side so it looks like it's moving on my TV, and that's what does it for me.
oh,
Oh, okay, that works.
simulating motion.
I'm just pushing the meme forward. That's all.
So I gotta say, you did a very nice Trog Island for once. Everything went well there.
Yeah, I have to say that I learned a couple lessons from the last one.
Yeah,
Got a couple good tips from the commentators.
yeah. I'll always stand back a little before doing that shot.
Yeah, it definitely worked out
It
better.
was hilarious to see you miss it like 8 times in a row.
Maybe I should just go back to that just to keep the meme alive.
So I think, unless someone in chat has a good question for our runners, we're about done here, I think. Unless,
Of course, if we finish before you type out your question, you can always just follow them and ask later.
yeah. Or you can send them a mail. I think they both have the delivery bag, so they should be able to read it.
Oh no, not again.
Not again.
That dang post box outside is a wiggling and a jiggling.
Oh man,
I should get a mailbox and actually custom it after the Wind Waker post boxes.
dude, I
That'd
love
be
the
so
post
cool.
boxes. When people were
Dogs and
talking
wiggles and
about
jiggles, I'll be happy.
yeah, when people were talking about skins for this game, I was pitching in for a mailbox skin, where the walking cycle is just the jiggle cycle.
Or a Tingle skin.
Oh man, Tingle skin is amazing. I want this.
I'd play it.
I also really want to play as Beetle for some reason.
Huh.
Yeah, but wouldn't Beetle be very hard to scale down to Link size?
Oh yeah,
You mean-
unless the skin, just make the skin being Beetle sitting and just moving like that.
No,
all the
he's
like
got his
tall
feet.
ones or short ones are great. Have you guys seen the demonic Makar?
Oh, no.
I have
That
not,
sounds
no.
Oh
amazing.
my god! Someone tried to force Makar to the shape of Link, and it's quite amusing.
Yeah,
Oof.
I've seen the picture, and it just reminds me of those screenshots of Super Smash Bros. Melee with Pikachu having the model of Captain Falcon.
Oh Jesus!
I don't
For
know. I
this
feel like you
Beetle
could.
skin, I'm just picturing Beetle sitting down cross-legged, but his feet are facing down. And they move like Link's legs.
Oh man, that would be nice. Also wanna-
Hilarious is what it would be.
I kind of want to talk about the grandma skin, just because like when you aim with the grandma, just our arms are all over the place. The arms are so big. So, oh god. A Tower of the Gods skin? No animation, just a tower moving around. Wow.
Speaking of really good skins, though, Sans.
Sans
Someone
is
put
pretty
a
top tier.
lot of effort in that skin, because it even
Yeah.
reskins some of the items.
Yeah,
What
the
skin did you
Bulbasaur.
use, Chog?
Me, I just always use the same one.
Oh yeah,
Bulbasaur.
your classic Link.
Yeah,
I sometimes switch it up between Fado and Snick just because they're so awesome.
dude. Yeah, shout outs to the people that switch skins. I would get too distracted.
Oh god, someone put the Makar skin in the chat.
Oh no.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Eh.
It doesn't even have a skin on it. That model. Oh my god.
Oh,
Saying
Slender
if there's ever
Makar.
if there's ever going to be a horror mode for this randomizer, I'm thinking that's going to be the character that chases you around or something.
yeah,
Chaos
man,
Randomizer?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh boy.
dude, Chaos
Oh.
Randomizer. I want this now.
Everything is in logic. Everything.
Everything is in logic except logic because chaos doesn't make sense.
Oh no.
Even the oceans on, the oceans on the bottom of the chests are in logic. Yeah, that's how much logic is going on right now.
There-
They had a
there-
stroke.
How about a Mario skin? I'd take that too.
oh,
Mario or Luigi or something.
a Mario skin and the bow and arrow
Mario.
is just like Flood.
It would just be ironic being in the Zelda game, I guess.
Oh my god. Okay, scale Waluigi down to Makar proportions, and then do what you did to Makar.
Oh god. Oh god. So
That's a terrifying thought, actually.
no logic. Pretty much, yeah.
Just get Tingle Tuner and hover everywhere. That's obviously the main strat you should be using.
Tingle Tuner is amazing.
I'm actually curious though, is there any tricks that are worth it, like the scale room skip and Tower of the Gods? Like, is it quicker to just run over the gap than it is to do the puzzle?
That's a good question.
Mm.
There's only one way to find out, Dean. You get into that Tower of the Gods and you go find out, boy. Now go on. I'll be over at your stream in like an hour.
First step, finding the tingle tuner. It's somewhere out of the way, probably.
I mean, can't you just use 2 emulators to get the tingle tuner to work?
Maybe.
Isn't that a thing? I think that's a thing.
I mean, you can actually plug the GBA if you play on a modded Wii, so...
Yeah.
I have my Game Boy plugged in at the ready.
I have it on standby. I've never had an opportunity in the tournament to use it, but...
Yeah,
I had a seed with Hero of the Winds where I had it right away, and so I used it in Tower of the Gods for the gaps and stuff, and it was pretty decent.
Nice.
Ah, nice. Love it.
Maybe saved it 2 seconds.
Yeah.
All said and
That's
done.
the only place it really saves time in. It might be useful for some minor sequence breaks or something without leaf or something.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, I suppose.
I mean, if you don't have bombs, it's a good bomb replacement too.
Oh?
Yeah, true.
I didn't actually even think of that.
Yeah. It depends. Well, a lot of the time, Tingle will prevent you from using things that would otherwise, like sequence breaks and things. So like the rocks, the boulders in Dragon Roost Cavern, you can't use Tingle bombs on them. Tingle will say, nah, there's some magical force that's preventing me from letting you skip this puzzle.
It's called game designers. That's what magical force. You can't do that here.
World. Miyamoto said no. Yeah, I think with that we're about out of topics. So.
Oh, don't you silence me. We can keep going for hours.
Go for it.
But no, we should probably get off of the air so that whoever's next can hop on.
Yeah, probably. So once again, I'm gonna say thank you to both runners for giving us such a close race. It was amazing to watch.
I tried my best.
I'm sad to see you go, Dean. I hope to see you in commentary.
Why don't we have triple elimination? Let's start it.
Sad to see Dean go, but it's totally worth it.
Yeah, I will be back for the next tournament. That's all I can say.
Oh.
Whatever the next tournament is, we'll be there, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think
because if we keep finding more strats, it's just gonna keep getting more and more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And the stuff gets found all the time too. Let's just, Dean, next time we race in the tournament, let's not race each other in losers.
Yeah, sounds good. It'll be for the final match.
Next time y'all race each other, no sequence breaking.
Oh,
gotta keep it in logic.
I would do it on accident. I would just have to disqualify myself because I would actually do it sometimes.
I don't even know how to use logic anymore. I just sequence break everything.
Guys, what's a sequence?
Oh god, you just see Dean and Trog at the start of the race just stand there for like a solid 10 minutes just going,
where's the beginning of the game already?
Nope, I can't do that. That's a sequence break. Nope, I can't do that.
Oh god.
The whole beginning of my game is sequence broken.
You mean I can't just go away and skip the tutorial? Oh no.
Super swimming might be sequence break for Forsaken Fortress.
Oh, so that's true. Thinking about not sequence breaking is hurting me right now.
You're welcome.
So
what I'm good at is causing brain breakage.
Oh, you'd need the bait bag for freaking grapple or the Bird's Rock Peak.
Oh man, I had to do this in a seed recently, and it wasn't fun because the grappling hook was behind that, and I can't storage. So. I'm learning though. I'm learning. Soon. Anyway,
watch Boot Camp. Come on, man.
Dude, I'm waiting for Boot Camp 2.0.
No, we need Boot Camp like 4.0 now. Skip 3.0 and go straight to 4.
This is the first I'm hearing about Boot Camp.
All right, Sergeant.
Yeah, we're gonna have you guys all line up in the Discord chat. before you guys start. It's gonna be good.
Hmm.
Who's got their sergeant major voice out?
I mean,
Just shout it.
I mean,
You piece of crap! You
but I
get
don't
that
wanna
diamond
break
step
my-
first try, or you get out of here.
I did it
20
first try.
storage right now. 20 storage, guys. Okay, well,
that's something that's gonna take me forever to do.
yeah.
What is a storage?
Can I store storage? Yeah, that would be good. Anyway, guys, I think we should get up the air now.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the interview has probably ended at this point.
It's devolved into us just being us at this point.
Oh
Pretty
no.
much. I have a feeling they're gonna cut this one out of the YouTube version. I don't know why.
Well, again, thanks guys for doing the commentary, and Dean,
No problem, man.
thanks for the race.
Thank you for the race, Trog. It was a very respectably honorable race.
Yeah, either one of us could have gone out.
I have not shamed
So-
my ancestors.
I
No,
think the
you've
one
done
thing
that with
you-
other things.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
plenty of other things.
I think we all have done this. Also, I think we forgot a big thank you to Chat for staying with us this long. Thank you, Chat.
And shout outs to Speed Gaming 4 for hosting us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Speed Gaming in general.
Heck yeah.
And we will see you guys next race. Bye.
Bye.
Hey.